Hi, welcome to morning prayers as Jamyan leads. We've done this recording so that you can enjoy the practice at a time that's convenient for you. I do hope you enjoy. I'm going to share screen so you'll see all of the prayers there to follow along as we go along. So enjoy. So first of all, find a place to sit that's comfortable for you for the next half an hour. So you do these practice together for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception, including all of those whose names have been given to us when we've promised to pray. And take 3 deep breaths, breathing in with awareness brightening the mind, and breathe out, relax the body. And seeing yourself surrounded by all sentient beings in the form of humans, infinite in number. In front of you is Shakyamuni Buddha wearing the 3 saffron robes of a monk, his body the nature of radiant golden light. His face is beautiful, smiling with love and compassion. Simultaneously, he gazes at you and at all sentient beings. It is a manifestation of the omniscient mind of all the Buddhas, the ultimate Guru, inseparable from your root Guru. He welcomes you and invites you to be there with him. Golden light streams from all his balls into yourself and all sentient beings, purifying negative karma and obscurations collected from beginningless rebirths. So we keep this visualization as we chant Buddha Shakyamuni's mantra 3 times together. Tayatara Muni Muni Mahamanai Soha Tayata Om Muni Muni Mahamanai Soha Tayata Om Muni Muni Mahamanai Soha. Now, refuge and bodhicitta. I prostrate, go for refuge, make offerings to the Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha, with unbearable compassion for me and all sentient beings who are suffering, and whose minds are obscured, whose qualities like the sky, who liberates sentient beings from all suffering, and who gives every happiness, please grant blessings. I prostrate, go for refuge, make offerings to the Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha, with unbearable compassion for me and all sentient beings who are suffering, and whose minds are obscured, whose qualities like the sky, who liberates sentient beings from all suffering, and who gives every happiness, please grant blessings. I prostrate, go for refuge, make offerings to Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha, who has unbearable compassion for me and all sentient beings who are suffering, and whose minds are obscured, whose qualities like the sky, who liberates sentient beings from all suffering, and who gives every happiness, please grant blessings. Sangye chodan saki chaknamba, chanchipati takni kyapsuchi, taki chinsaki pesananki, chola panche sangye jupashu. Sangye chodan saki chaknamba, chanchipati takni kyapsuchi, taki chinsaki pesananki, chola panche sangye jupashu. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. The 4 immeasurables. May all beings have happiness and the cause of happiness. May all beings be free of suffering and the cause of suffering. May all beings not be separate from high births and liberation's bliss. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from bias, attachment, and aversion. The 7th in prayer. Reverently, I prostrate with body, speech, and mind. I present clouds of every type of offering, actual and imagined. I declare all my negative actions and downfalls accumulated since beginningless time. I rejoice in the virtues of all Aryas and ordinary beings. Please remain until the end of cyclic existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for migrating beings. I dedicate my own and others' virtues to the great enlightenment. The 3 levels of motivation. Today, as much as possible, I'll harm no living beings with the actions of my body, speech, or mind. Today, as much as possible, I will seek to benefit others in whatever way I can. Today, as much as possible, I'll generate bodhicitta. May all the actions of my body, speech, and mind be imbued with this profound motivation. The Heart of the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra. I prostrate to the Arya Triple Jam. Thus did I hear at one time the Bhagavan was dwelling on Master Vulture's mountain in Rajagriha, together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentration on the characters of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those 5 aggregate sources empty of inherent nature. Then, through the power of Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara: how should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, said this to the Venerable Shariputra: Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this: correctly and repeatedly beholding those 5 aggregate sources empty of inherent nature. Form is empty. Emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise, all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristic, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stain, not deficient and not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, and no phenomenon. There's no I element, and so on, up to and including no mind element and no mental consciousness element. There's no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on, up to and including no aging and death, and no extinction of aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear. Having completely passed beyond error, they reach the endpoint of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the 3 times also manifestly completely awaken to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra, the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequaled, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth, since it is not false. The mantra, the perfection of wisdom, is declared. Tayataram gati gati paragati parasamgati bodhi soha. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagavan arose from that concentration and commended the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage, it is like that, it is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagavan having thus spoken, the Venerable Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, and those surrounding in their entirety, along with the world of gods and humans, asuras and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan. It's another prayer for the lion face, Dakina. So Lama Zopa advised us that this mantra and short prayer is for healing and to ward off mental problems and associated imbalances. I prostrate to the gathering of the Dakinis in the three chakras who abide in the holy yoga of using space. By your powers of clairvoyance and magical emanations, look after practitioners like a mother, her child. So we do the mantra then 7 times together, forcefully and with strong intentions. Akasamara Sashadara Samaraya Pe, 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 Tayatam Gati Gati Paragati Parasamgati Bodhi Soha. By the teachings of the three supreme jewels possessing the power of truth, may inner and outer hindrances be transformed, may they be dispelled, may they be pacified, may they be completely pacified, may all negative forces opposed to Dharma be completely pacified, may the host of 80,000 obstacles be pacified, may we be separated from problems and harmful conditions to Dharma, may all enjoyments be in accord with the Dharma, and may there be auspiciousness and perfect happiness here, right now. So now we come to the meditation on Kshitigarbha. So visualize Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha in front of you, looking at you compassionately with a loving smile. And as you recite the mantra, Kshitigarbha sends out nectar beams that purify yourself and all sentient beings in the 6 realms of disease, spirit harm, delusion, gross and subtle obscurations, and negative karma, purifying the place from where all sickness, spirit harm, and earthquakes and all disasters come from. The mind, the obscurations, and negative karma included. Think that which has been collected since beginning of rebirth, now totally purified. Causes, obscurations, and negative karma collected from beginning of rebirth are purified, not only your own, but that of all sentient beings. So we're going to keep this visualization of Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha then, as we recite the mantra once together, along with Lama Zopa Rinpoche.
Jembo, Jembo, Jemia, Jembo, Agashai, Jembo, Pakara, Jembo, Amambara, Jembo, Para, Jembo, Pajera, Jembo, Aroga, Jembo, Dama, Jembo, Satyava, Jembo, Sadeni halai jimbo, pebaro gaishawai jimbo, uba shamai jimbo, nayanai jimbo, paja sama monyarana jimbo, chana jimbo, pikema bariya jimbo, shasya lama bai jimbo, Piaja soda maele, tama beya maebe, charase, charabasile, kejele pile garaba, parabaride, hasere parabe, pare charabanadane, aradane, panara, cha 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 cha. Hele mele agata thage ge thage lo thare mele mande nende gule mele ango chidabe are chire para chire koda shama male tenye tenye Tangole, horo, 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 Gulusto, mele, meredo, merede, banadata, hara, kamadema, horo, horo.
If you received Even a lower tantra initiation, like a great initiation at Chenrezi, Kshitigarbha absorbs to the crown of your head, and you become Kshitigarbha with all qualities of Kshitigarbha, and all sentient beings become Kshitigarbha. If you've not received a great initiation, Kshitigarbha absorbs to the space between your eyebrows and blesses your body, speech, and mind. Buddha's praise of Kshitigarbha. You have generated stability of thought and the pure altruistic thoughts of bodhicitta, and have eliminated all sufferings of immeasurable sentient beings. You see sentient beings receiving happinesses from wish-granting jewel, and like the Vachu, you cut the nets of others' doubts. You make holy offerings to the foe destroyers, the qualified ones gone beyond, with great compassionate thought and perseverance. You liberate sentient beings from their sufferings with oceans of wisdom. Because you've no fear, you've gone beyond samsara. Brahma heard this mantra and said to the entire assembly, please rejoice in this mantra I have now said. And Buddha said, great, great. So prayers of Padmasambhava for illuminating obstacles and accomplishing the wishes. Generate strong faith that Padmasambhava is right in front of you or on your crown. Think that Padmasambhava's omniscient mind can see you, can understand your request, and that there's no place that Padmasambhava's holy body, speech, and mind doesn't cover. Think of Padmasambhava, radiant, glorious, magnificent one, looking at you with a compassionate smile and loving eyes. Precious Guru, Buddhas of the three times, great bliss, originator of all realizations, eliminating obstacles in the act of wrathful actions, subduing the maras. I request you, please grant all common and sublime realizations. Please grant me blessings to pacify outer, inner, and secret obstacles, and may all my wishes succeed immediately. Om Hum Vasha Guru Padmatoksha Salvasha Samayaja Siddhipele Om. So now we come to meditation on Mother Tara. So bring to mind Mother Tara in front of you. She's seated on a lotus in a moon disk. Her body made of emerald green light is youthful and exquisitely beautiful. A right hand on her right knee in the gesture of giving. A left hand in the gesture of refuge holds the stem of a blue upala flower that blooms by her ear. At her heart, a white moon disk, the centre of which appears the green syllable Tam, the essence of Tara's blissful, omniscient mind of wisdom and of compassion. And clockwise around the edge of the moon appears Sletva mantra made of green light. Mother Tara's face is so very beautiful. She smiles with loving kindness at you and at all sentient beings. And from the Tam and the mantra, rainbow-coloured light streams into you and all those sentient beings surrounding you. The light purifies imprints of all negative actions, dispels all sickness and harms from spirits, and brings inspirations and blessings from Tara for you to realize the entire gradual path to enlightenment quickly. So we'll keep this visualization and of Mother Tara as we recite the mantra 7 times together, and then the remainder of the mala on the breath. Om Tare Tare Ture Soha. 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 Om Tare Ture Soha. Om Tare Ture Soha. Tare Tare. Om Tare Titare Tire Soha. Om Tare Titare Tire Soha. Om Tare Titare Tire Soha. Extremely pleased, Tara comes to Rakana Vieja. She dissolves into green light and absorbs into you. You become the essence of Tara's blissful, omniscient mind of wisdom and of compassion. Now, prayer for the safe return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche by His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, Tenzing Gyatso. Peerless teacher, Assembly of the Children of the Victorious One, Shavakas and Prakya Buddhas, victorious Losam Father and Sons, along with lineage masters, all objects of refuge of infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading moon these precious and complete teachings to explanation and practice. You are the armor of patience that's never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. Our striving single-pointed for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and for mother living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, to the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. Now we've got Lama Tsongkhapa's Midsummer Prayer and Name Mantra. Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Lord of secrets, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Tsongkhapa, crown ornament to the sages of the land of snow, Lo Samjapa, at your feet I make requests. Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Lord of secrets, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Tsongkhapa, crown ornament to the sages of the land of snow, Lo Samjapa, at your feet I make requests. Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Lord of secrets, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Tsongkhapa, crown ornament to the sages of land of snow, Lo Samjapa, at your feet I make requests. Oma Guru Vashadara Samadhi Kirti Siddhi Om. So finally the dedications. So we dedicate the merit from this practice we've done together today to all sentient beings who are suffering throughout the universe. And think of those also that you've got a connection with, where you know they're suffering at the moment, or perhaps those who've recently died over the last 49 days, and bring them sharply to mind. And think that we're doing this practice for them, and we're dedicating the merit of this practice to them also. You can think about those throughout the world who are suffering, those caught up in conflicts and its effects, such as in Ukraine and Russia and the Middle East. We can also think about all of those caught up in natural and climate change disasters throughout the world. And also dedicating all of our merit to all of our lamas and precious teachers, and in particular His Holiness the Dalai Lama, His Eminence Ling Rinpoche, Tenzin Osel, Geshe Tenzin Namdak, Venerable Gendan, Ken Rinpoche, Geshe Tashi Sarin, Geshe Rinchen Wangyal, and Parakenshin Rinpoche, who we affectionately know as Toku Ba. All of those precious teachers without whom we wouldn't have this opportunity to hear and study and practice the Dharma, wishing them all long, healthy, happy lives to be able to continue their teaching. With much gratitude also to all monasteries, Dharma centers and Dharma groups throughout the world, for all Sangha ordained and lay who provide the precious support and encouragement which keeps the Dharma flourishing, including all of the FPMT community in the UK and across the world. And then we do these dedications together. Due to the merits of these virtuous actions, may I quickly attain the state of a Guru Buddha and lead all living beings without exception into the enlightened state. May the supreme jewel bodhicitta that has not arisen arise and grow. May that which has arisen not diminish, but increase more and more. Due to all the merits of the 3 times selected by me, numberless Buddhas and numberless sentient beings, may all war, sickness, famine, torture, poverty, and economic problems in the world, all dangers of earth, water, fire, and wind be pacified immediately. May perfect peace and happiness prevail in everyone's hearts and lives. May the Buddha Dharma last for a long time. May the sentient beings in this world meet the Buddha Dharma and achieve enlightenment as quickly as possible. Due to all the past, present, and future merits collected by me, all the merits of the 3 times collected by the numberless Buddhas and the numberless sentient beings, which are completely empty of existing from their own side. May I, who am completely empty of existing from my own side, achieve the state of full enlightenment, which is completely empty of existing from its own side, and lead all sentient beings who are completely empty of existing from their own side to that state which is completely empty of existing from its own side by myself alone, who is completely empty of existing from my own side. And finally, long life prayers for His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. Come here, awake, and come dear. Pendang dewa matisham kwene. Chen resim wantan singatsoyi. Shape site badu tango shi. In the land encircled by snow mountains, see the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezi Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. So thank you everybody for being here. That concludes our morning prayer practice. We do morning prayers every Monday to Friday throughout the year without stops. So please do join us there as well. It's on at 8:30, Monday through to Friday, as I say, for half an hour. So lovely to be here with you. Enjoy your day.